Tilton, we'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy.
Welcome once again to Monday night's Tilton Talk Show, the one after the window slap shut, and our very own Mr. Fun got his exclusive interview with the boss, arm out to the window. And yes, we reported that Alex's song had been confirmed. However, issues surrounding the deal with his parent club meant that we didn't get our man, but we did get the story. So we have a new team, a whole new team. When was the last time that happened? I mean, we're used to getting the dregs from Scottish leagues, and then up pops the saviour. He's promised more exciting football to come, and everything he has said so far has come to fruition. So in Harry we trust, and we just have to wait and see. Norwich away next. That's surely going to be a brilliant opportunity to nail all 3 points to the board. There's a small matter of England playing tonight, but we are Blues, and that's why the show goes on. So onwards and upwards now, hopefully in a new era. Once again, be lovely to strap yourselves in, get ready for the ride on the one and only Tilton Talk Show. A massive welcome to Monday night's Tilton Talk Show. Sorry about the little interlude that we had there. There was that many people trying to join. I think the server just killed itself off. We're back on air now, and live streams are good, as you can see. Welcome to our hero, Mr. Fun. Mr. Fun, our intrepid reporter, the dynamic one. We bow. And a massive welcome also to Charlie Williams. There you go, Charlie. Everybody gets the clap on the Tilton Talk Show. What a week. When did this last happen?
I don't remember when this ever happened. It's been a bit of a crazy one, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
From the Reading game onwards, really. We obviously discussed the Reading game last week, so... But then for the last 3 days, it was all systems go with the window. So
it just never stopped, did it?
No.
Well, I mean, right up to the last minute, even though, and we can confirm that the Alex song deal was on. You can
Absolutely
confirm that it was absolutely on.
Genuinely thought I'd got it then.
That's media and journalism for you, mate.
Yeah.
Always slightly
Lesson
down.
learned, yeah.
No, but well done for all your efforts anyway, Chris. And from the feedback that I've seen, it's been
Shane and
absolutely
Luke as well, who were there
incredible.
as well. So.
Yeah.
Shane
Some
and
top
Luke
guys.
come down, so and the other guys that were there. So
Yeah. All right, in Emmett's End, Charlie Williams, boxer.
Yep.
At what level?
Professional.
Professional.
Had, 7 fights now.
Right.
Drew one of the last matchroom Sky.
You're almost as trimmed as me, you are, aren't you? Not a bad looking lad, is he, eh? And a Blues fan.
Yeah.
But you come from a Villa background.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Keep that under my hat.
yeah.
But no, the only Villa is my uncle and mum. But that's about it.
And you've got a fight coming up in a couple of weeks. Tell
Yeah.
us all about that one.
Yeah, I've got a 6-round fight on September the 16th at Villa Park. But the good thing is that I do come out to Mr. Blue Sky, and I always will come out to Mr. Blue Sky.
That's the way.
So
Is that your tune?
yeah, that's my tune,
Yeah.
and hopefully people can come down and support me.
I've seen you with your Blues badge on your
Yeah.
shorts as well.
Yeah, I've got to make it known because
You're going to get Tilton Talk written on the other side.
yeah, maybe.
Mr. Fun. This
Celebrate.
This is the business coming out, isn't it?
It's got to be
Business
celebrating
mind.
at the whole 10, doesn't it? That's got to be when you win.
Yeah. Well, to
Probably
be honest,
a
I've
whole thing.
fought there. Every time I've fought there now, I've fought there 4 or 5 times,
Yeah, okay.
and won every time. So
Right,
must be the Blues' luck.
yeah.
Top man,
Happy
top man.
stomping ground, yeah.
Top man. You were saying before the show you're usually a Tilton.
Yeah,
Tilton
I had
boy.
a season ticket for 4 years when I was younger, with my old man in the Tilton. That's
Can't beat that, can you?
rubbing the mud off my head as I was coming down the road after a game on a Saturday straight into the round. So.
Nice one.
Excellent.
Looking forward to the fight?
Yeah, can't
Who's it
wait.
against?
Well, the opponent isn't confirmed yet,
Right.
but we've been training. I've been doing 6 weeks now, and we've got another 2 weeks until the fight night, and hopefully it gives me great. I really want to push on now and get titles in the future. So for this fight to go well is a massive stepping stone in for me for Sky Sports shows and bigger titles.
So it's on Sky.
No, this one isn't on Sky,
Right, okay.
but it pushes me on for.
Gotcha.
My last fight was on Sky Sports show, but hopefully this one will push me in good stead for the other ones.
Good luck with it and keep right on.
Thank you.
That's all we can say.
Just a quick
That's all
one.
we can say.
Yeah.
You said you don't know who your opponent is yet.
Yeah.
Like I'm not massively au fait with boxing, but I'd imagine you've been training. Obviously, your training is probably general training, fitness, and everything as well. But is it common that you wouldn't know who your opponent is up to this point?
It is if it's not a title fight.
Oh,
if you've got a big title fight, like I had an 8-round title fight, and you knew straight from the off. Then
is it better to prepare with that sort of thing, or does it?
A
really
lot
matter?
of people, to be fair, do ask me that question, but I always say if I train to the best of my ability and train,
don't matter who it is.
It doesn't matter who it is. I always say talent beats everyone at one day, but as long as you work hard, what else can you physically do?
Yeah.
So hopefully you can work hard and it pays off.
Yeah,
definitely,
you never know. You might be up against me.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on.
You've been working hard the last 2
Working out,
weeks.
mate. Working out.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Okay, well, we've somehow got to get over the excitement of last week. I don't know how we managed to do that because it was just a classic piece of journalism and broadcasting, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely lovely.
I mean, like obviously the bit at West Hills was a bit different, but
the bit that made me laugh. Can I just say the bit that made me laugh most of all was when you got to St Andrews and all the lights were out.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Round one, by the way. Did you hear that? Yeah. Jump up and down for a minute.
It's quite appropriate, actually, 'cause it is a question for Charlie. Is it difficult to prepare when you don't know who your opponent is?
Like I said in that last bit, then I always think if you train as hard as you can, what else physically can you do?
Yeah.
With title fights, it's a little bit different because it's longer rounds and you got 10, 12 or 8 rounds. But no, as long as you work hard and dedicate to what you believe in, and hopefully it'll pay off either way.
So in the sense that there are like boxers of different styles and everything like that, but you're confident in what you're doing as long as you're doing everything right. You're happy facing any style of boxer.
No, I think to make a good boxer and to go far in the sport, you have to adjust to whoever it is in the ring anyway. I've gone in there worrying about how a style has been before, and it's completely different. So that's what I've learned. And
Dennis wants to know how long Chris had lasted in the ring with you.
It's shorter than my average napping to
come
do,
down
I think.
one time and have a go.
Do you have a pool of opponents to choose from? I don't suppose you choose them, do you?
No, I keep well out of that. It's all to do with my manager and my dad, which is my coach.
And are you more excited by your fight coming up, or that we've, or were you more excited about transfer deadline day?
You know what? I was on the edge of my seat. I could not wait for the next thing to pop up on the transfer news.
It's unreal,
because
wasn't
it's
it?
exciting.
The thing I was saying, obviously the West Hills thing was different, but at the point it came to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's 9 hours left of the window, and Jim White from Sky Sports tweets out that we're interested in Jack Wilshere. I'm like, okay, do you know what? Just stop. Everybody stop for a minute and take a breather. Like, what are we doing? Even being interested in trying to loan Jack Wilshere for Arsenal?
Just go back to some more questions for Charlie. Would Charlie fight if the prize was a Balti pie?
Believe me, right now when I'm on my diet, I'll do anything in my world for a Baltic pie.
How long before the fight do you know who you're fighting?
Well, it'll be confirmed. Should be confirmed now soon. I've got no ideas, but everything's under wraps until it actually.
And Paul Gill says Mr. Fun can be the announcer. We've seen his talents on the mic last Thursday. Des says terrific. What colour are your shorts? Royal blue will be class at the Vial with Mr. Blue Sky.
Always had raw blue and white.
There you go. And you always come back to Mr. Blue Sky anyway. Yeah. Charlie, any truth in the Harry tried to sign you?
It was a
Robert Doyle, nice one, Robert.
be,
nice one. We did tell you.
I think Charlie, if he wasn't, he's one of the only people in the world who hasn't been linked with Blue in the last few days.
I was at work, so he couldn't sign me. So Right, okay. Let's get on to... by the way, if you share this tonight, you stand the chance of winning a fantastic Birmingham City Prize next week. We'll come on to our competition winners shortly.
One more question for Charlie.
Sure,
Who
yeah.
was the better fighter, your dad or your Uncle Wilf?
Oh, I can't say that because I've never watched either of them.
No old YouTube videos on it.
No. My uncle was more of a slim and fast and very skillful boxer. My dad was a knockout merchant, so it's completely different styles. The best out of them all was my granddad.
Right.
He was ABA champion, British champion, and actually, don't quote me on it. I think it was the Helsinki. He was a reserve for the Olympics.
Oh,
So
cool.
I had no choice for it.
That's
Straight in at the deep end.
That's a pretty strong, pretty strong generation.
Mark
isn't it?
Wamwell says, I'd like to ask Charlie whether you'll move up weights in the future and who would be your dream opponent?
Well, I have just gone from super featherweight and I've moved up to lightweight.
So how heavy are you at super featherweight?
Super featherweight is 9 stone 4.
No, it's slightly smaller than me.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
And now I've gone up to 9'9".
That's slightly
just because
smaller
I'm
than
growing.
There's not much gap between
No,
the
no,
weight
but
brackets.
People don't. It's a massive difference
Yeah.
when because you're shred down anyway. All
Yeah.
it is literally muscle, and it's a dangerous sport if you don't get it right, and you only get one chance, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Turn
Yeah.
up on your back.
Yeah. Anything else come in? Seen some Benji Smith here. Seen today on Birmingham Mail pages. We're linked. I lost it now.
Kieran Gibbs before he went to West Brom.
All right. Okay,
I think he was always going to go Premier League, but
Yeah. What about these other two names that have been branded around today?
Malumbu, yeah, and Basong, I think,
Yeah,
are still. I think because they're free transfers, obviously
We can still sign them, yeah.
Anybody could still sign them. I think Malumbu's shared or liked a Blues tweet or something. Or Instagram
You've only got to do that and Harry signed you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the way people pick up on transfers nowadays.
brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Here we go. So Malumbu shared a tweet with Harry saying he was interested. So I don't know whether Harry has actually made any interest towards Malumbu or whatever. But you know, Malumbu's got experience of playing in England, experience of playing in the Premier League. So at the end of the day, we tried to get Song and didn't get
When
him.
that news came through, I was dancing. On the
I
floor.
couldn't believe it, but
I was like, yes,
the fact
we've done it.
the
we've done
fact
it.
we haven't got him, you know, someone like Malumbu coming in would be, you know, that similar sort of player. It would make sense if it was something that he was looking towards. And Basong, obviously, centre half cover. But
So how long were you at Rastels for then before you got your exclusive?
about 15 minutes,
That's
20
not too
minutes,
bad,
yeah.
then. Oh, right.
Yeah, so we were there. We were just having a general chat, and then we saw Colin Tatham and Harry at the door. And then he come out to walk to his car, so we decided to cross over to the road.
Was it arm at the window?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he was having his photos with some of the fans, so I just asked him a couple of general questions about the window and then about Hotter, which had already been confirmed.
Yeah.
And he said he's very happy with that. And then I just asked him about the rumour with the song, and he said, yeah, got him on loan. So at this point, I'm thinking, that, A, that's amazing that we've got Alex Song at Blues. B, the Tilton Talk Deadline Day special has hit the jackpot and got a exclusive. And then he confirmed the Colin deal as well, the Brentford right back.
I think at that point I was crying.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, he's just announced, just confirmed 2 signings, like on my silly phone, having a trip up to
Because I was
West
at work,
Hills.
I'd seen what was coming in.
Yeah.
Right, and basically I've said, look, I said, you know, our guys on the board, we've got this before Sky Sports.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
wait and see how long it is before
I know,
Sky actually
yeah.
report Alex
And
Song.
then I was awake until about half 12 when I realised that actually no, we weren't getting in. But yeah,
But brilliant times. I bet you thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a good fun.
January.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay.
Go and all.
14.
If you're all coming down, yeah,
We've got scarves and hats, ain't you?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scarves.
11
and
o'clock at
ribbon
night.
tops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it was good though. Yeah.
Yeah. Dear me, but I just couldn't.
And
believe
then
it.
obviously the Facebook and Twitter was going crazy.
I
then.
know.
All the Blues fans on Twitter were saying, tweeting Brian Dick saying, "We've got him. I've just seen it on this lad's video." Like everybody's sharing the video around.
Even I believe it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Also says it sounds like Harry just mugged you off. Mate.
yeah, I think so. But to be fair, the way he looks so tired. Like
Yeah.
he'd obviously been there since like 8 o'clock in the morning. I reckon he probably just wanted to get rid of him. So he just said, "Yeah, we got him. Yeah, we got." I could have said any rumours about Messi. Yeah, got him on loan. Yeah, just let me get out of it.
Could I just put a thank you to Mr. Brown for changing the text font to blue?
Oh, yes.
It was red
Yeah,
earlier, which
yeah,
was not
sorry.
acceptable on the Tilton Talk Show, so thank you for that. Paul Gill says Harry looks like he wants to be your next opponent, Charlie, on that picture.
Yeah.
About to belt you one round the ear hole. Oh dear. Did he say terrific?
He might have done, yeah. He might have done. He just said he was very happy with the window, and Hotter was a very good player, technical player. I think he sounded more pleased about the Collender. Whether that's just because he was desperate for a right back, I don't know. But
Quite a few people are reporting 1-0 down. I'm taking that.
best not be
that's
England.
Can somebody confirm that, because we've got no access to it in the studio.
Oh no!
England 1-0 down. There you go. Everybody's confirming it. Right, here you go. I'm going to talk about this for a quick minute and get back to you even out.
Yeah.
I predict if we lose tonight, we will not go through to the finals. That's what I'm saying.
Pardon? If we lose tonight,
I think we will.
Okay.
I think we will.
Yes, they are losing, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think we'll lose tonight. I know we've gone 1-0 down, but I don't think we'll lose.
Okay, well, that one will pan out, I'm sure, as the evening passes anyway. So, yes, Sam, great idea. Sam, get a burger van down there and have a party.
Sounds good to me.
We could do that, couldn't we? We could
Yeah.
have a Tilton Talk day, a whole day special in January in
We'll
the
have to get
freezing
the day
cold.
off, yeah.
In the freezing cold, yeah, we'll book the day off.
Sounds good to me.
Andrew Cave, I sent it to Sky Sports. Brilliant. He probably thought you were from the Evening Mail. That's why he mugged you off, Mr. Fun.
Yeah, well, I did wonder, whether he thought anything.
Goal from Slovakia, apparently. So,
Okay. It's one for Charlie. Is there one player, fan, or manager Charlie would like to fight? And you can't pick the Villa manager. He's had enough of a battering.
One person I definitely wouldn't want to fight is someone like Martin
No,
O'Connor.
but you would.
Yeah, wouldn't want to fight.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
Oh,
Who you
no, I
would?
would.
Agbon Lahore.
He's up there.
Or anybody of that ilk.
Really?
Nah, because I don't know. Grealish hasn't really.
Careful. Go.
Grealish really hasn't done nothing, has he?
No.
Take him down in a round.
Yeah, take him down and around. But Agbanahor, I'd love to fight him. But it's see if it lasts.
Make sure he's out the derby, and then we've got nothing to worry about.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's concentrate on some of the signings then. The lad from Everton.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know a massive deal about him. I know, recognise his name from when he was at Yeovil on loan. But I don't know a great deal. Didn't know a great deal about him, apart from that he'd had a spell at Yeovil on loan. But the Everton fans have said in the under 23 games he's played, he's looked absolutely class. So whether if he can transfer that to our midfield, it sounds like he's comfortable on the ball. He's good on the ball. He's happy to be in possession. If you can bring that to our side, with the attacking options that we've got now, that could be a massive bonus.
And Brentford fans were tweeting like we would be tweeting 3 years ago.
Exactly.
I actually felt a little bit.
That's the thing. You know, they feel like
they've been pillaged.
When Redmond and Butland and Gray have been sold for like 3 or 4 million, and you're thinking, how on earth are we selling our best player for such a small fee? I think what did Middlesbrough pay 15 million for a Sombalonga or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And then you get someone like Hotter, who is equally as dangerous as a Sombalonga, and they sell him for 6 million.
I think this new Everton lad is something special.
Yeah.
One of couple of my friends from down south, they play for Bournemouth,
Okay.
and they was on loan at Yeovil. And he is something special. He stood out even. He's real small, so much pace, and the way he gets the ball and just gets rid of it is like unbelievable. He's such a good playmaker, and I think it's a really good signing for Blues.
Music to my
I think
he's very good.
One shame is that next game isn't at home, because I think it'd be near on a full house.
Oh yeah.
I really
But
do.
if
we beat Norwich,
get decent results against Norwich and Leeds, then it will be practically a sellout against Preston. Yeah.
Never felt this good before.
Yeah.
Have you?
But I mean,
Carling Cup was the last time.
Yeah, that was some feeling.
It is nice to, like, I put about the team, the possible team that you could put out, and the names that you're leaving out now are names that have done okay for us in the past. You know, so the options are there now, and I think it's right that. Listen, we've got Redknapp in charge, and he asked for a better squad, but he asked for a brand new team, and we've given him 14 new players. So
hats off to TTA
or whoever it is,
or whoever is in charge. Hats off,
getting that money. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Whoever's put that money up.
From day one, Redknapp said he hasn't had one qualm about the backing from the board. He's always been nothing but complimentary about the backing he's had and the efforts that are going in behind the scenes to get new players in. And they've got 13. Well, Gardner was there last year, so technically 13 new players in.
And the board have done their bit.
Yeah, they have.
The manager's done his bit.
He's got his bit now. His bit now is to work.
It's now down to the players
sorted,
and the supporters.
Yeah,
it's down to all of us now. Because this is our one big opportunity, and I don't think we'll get another one like it if it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a scary bit.
Look at Leicester and Leeds and the places like when it erupts there.
Yeah,
look at how much it lifts the team, and to have a full stadium, have a flag day, have a kid for 3 days, absolutely hammer the support. It's unbelievable for Birmingham.
Well, Derby, the one Derby
looked impressive,
did last year.
As soon as I saw it, I knew we were going to lose that game.
Well, I knew we were going to lose because Zola was in charge, but that's it.
I know, but
I know.
But you know what I mean. As soon as you saw an atmosphere
it does
like
give
that,
a team a lift. Yeah. I think it does have the potential to give that team a lift, but then it's like you said, it's up to the players and the manager now to get a style of football and an attacking brand that we're actually going at teams, and that the fans have got something to get behind, because the 5 games that have gone, we haven't had that.
We can't have another Reading, can we?
No,
we can't.
Exactly.
We just simply can't.
Yeah.
Not all through the season.
Not now. He's got the players in that he was asked for.
And I didn't say that we can't have one. I'm saying we surely can't have one. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, we shouldn't have one.
We shouldn't have one. Question for Charlie: did you get on with all the other Midland boxers?
Yeah, I'm good friends with a lot of them. It's not really, when you're in the sport, you don't really argue. You support each other and and just really
you're going through the same thing, really.
That's the thing. Yeah, you're there to build a career, and you all get punched for a living.
Exactly.
It's hard enough.
Anybody surprised that Gleeson is still there? I knew that one would come up 2 or 3 times at least.
In the other week's performance.
Well,
coming on and losing everything.
Exactly, but then again, I mean, a lot of people were disappointed that Kieftenbeld went, but it's not a massive surprise that Rowett in particular was after was in for Kieftenbeld and Davis as well.
A ridiculous amount of money.
So there's two players that Rowett managed. Out the midfielders that he had at Blues, Rowett, he come back in for Davis and Kieftenbeld. He hasn't come back in for Gleeson. There's a reason for that. Then there's a reason he's still there, because I'm almost certain that, based on the performances that we've had this season, that if somebody would have come in for Gleeson, then I'm sure Harry would have said, "You're more than welcome to speak to someone else." But
this is interesting, because Pete Taylor's saying Kieftenbeld wouldn't get a game in our current squad. You'd have to drop Davis for him to play.
Or Ndoye, but Ndoye's just come in this summer. He's somebody obviously Harry's earmarked as a first teamer, so he's not going to leave him out for Gleeson and Kieftenbeld when they're the players that really he's been singling out after the Burton and Reading games.
And General McLaughlin says, "I think Rowett was just desperate to sign one of our players just to prove a point, no matter who he was."
No, I don't know. I think
he'd got his eye on Davis, hadn't he? Definitely.
Davis and Kieftenbeld. I think it's not a surprise he was in for them. They've got Huddleston in the summer, so he wanted one more alongside maybe. So.
Scotland are winning.
Doesn't matter. Scotland aren't going to overtake us. No. Scotland will now be wanting us to win.
Yeah. Look at the players we missed out on as well. But having said that, Paul Gill, I'm not sure that we did miss out on them. There were a lot of names.
Only time will tell whether we've missed out
because there were a lot of names branded round that could have been press talk. It could have been just social media talk, and it all gets hyped up in this.
I think the likes of Anazi, where the work permit failed. Obviously, there was
a
strong
genuine
interest in
yes,
that.
a genuine interest.
I think
in that one,
Aqua was the same. Obviously, bids were made for him, didn't come through, but.
Yeah, Bick says, love Keith, but you were going to get any game time under Ari's Revolution. I can't see many offers coming in for any of the other players.
I think we were it was close to 2 million, so really you're gonna take that 2 million now, or you're gonna let his contracts run with him not playing many games.
Dennis says, I think Gleeson's still surprised he's still there.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Gleeson and Grounds won't get championship moves after Blues. I can't see.
Yeah,
that
probably not. That's the reality. You're looking at do any League 1 and 2 clubs want them, but at that late stage in the day, have they got the money for it?
Poor Gil Gleeson is only there to make the tea after we missed out on getting Brentford's team.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, that was funny. That much.
You should have pinged that one, I think, this day.
That's a good point from Brett Stanley. You can't miss what you've never had. So
you can't. No.
You don't know what Aqua and Anazi would have been like in the Blues team. So let's be happy with the 13 that have come in.
And it all started off with last season's best goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly.
That was out of the blue, wasn't it?
But we sort of have built from the back. He got the Stockdale in, and then Roberts, and ended up with Dean as well. Obviously, I think he wanted Flint. I think that was plan A, was Flint from Bristol City, but as a cheaper option than I think we was only like 2-3 million for Dean. So whereas Flint would have been 6 million plus. So.
Ross Clayton, glad that we've had a good deadline day, but am I the only one that's disappointed with Harry? He's been a bit poor with the subs in games and formations, and the tactics look very poor. I'd leave that comment there
until the end of the season.
We've moved on.
If we've missed out on the playoffs by 2 points, then maybe you turn around and say that 5 games at the start of the season could have killed us. But we were winning at Burton away, and we ended up losing.
Yeah.
But
it's a good comment. Very good comment. But I think we've got.
I certainly think we could have and should have done better in these first 5 games than we have.
Yeah. But then, how would the window have gone?
Yeah.
If we had done.
Question for Charlie: at what point in your career is it that you have a war of words with your opponent? Every fighter is different.
Nose to nose, like.
Well, I'm not really like that, and I always think.
Just tell me you go down the Blues there.
It's a bit of an ego thing, isn't it, to do that? But I think it's whenever your opponent
would you consider doing it if you made another step up or 2 steps up?
I'd only consider it if someone come for me first. Like, I'm not going to be aggressive for no reason when it's a sport. You're getting there paid, and it's a career, hopefully, and everyone's got a family at home. So I'm not really aggressive type, you know what I mean? But if they're going to come forward and say, then you get caught up in it. Yeah. And I think the cool, calm and collective type will always beat someone who's ragging like, blah, blah, blah.
Have you ever come close to thinking,
No, nothing really. I just get a lot of comments online from a lot of Villa fans and things.
We just ignore them.
Yeah.
Surprised you can read them. Who's your biggest rival? Ash, well, that one.
I haven't really got many big rivals.
Whoever you're fighting, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Every fight.
Do you think it is mainly, obviously, the big one was Hay and who was?
He's had a few now.
Hay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hay.
Chisora was one as well, wasn't it? Hay and Chisora. That was quite nasty, wasn't it?
Chucking tables and bottles.
Yeah. Do you think that's... Obviously, they're desperate to try and sell tickets, and it helps. But do you think it's management motivated, or do you think that is genuinely them saying?
You know what? I think the sport of boxing, people don't realise it's a business.
Yeah.
And it's more about bums on seats than it is about the boxing. But if someone physically throws a table or something, it's going to cause some kind of heat.
Yeah.
But it takes somebody to do that. It takes a Derek Chisora. It takes someone of his calibre to fury someone like Hay, because Hay is really calm and collective. I know he gives it all the jip, but but the talk is to sell tickets.
Yeah.
But when someone actually does aggress them, then it's just a clash, isn't it? And
definitely.
Right. Okay. Dennis says, "Have you ever gone into a fight thinking I'm going to get battered in this one?"
No, because I always believe in my training, and when talent, hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, that's my motto. So, you have to.
As is, it's the hope that kills you.
It's a little bit different, yeah.
It absolutely is as well, isn't it? Yeah.
But no, if you work hard, hopefully you come out on top every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Hi lads. What would your strongest side be for Saturday from David Ridgway?
Yeah.
Well, goalkeeper I think is assured.
Yeah, definitely Stockdale. Yeah.
Change the old lot.
yeah. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if there were like 8 or 9 changes from the Reading game
crazy,
now.
isn't it?
So
It was
because we can.
It was dire.
I think
Horrible.
Colin will play
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
Bramwell will play left back, and it's whether he goes. I know this has been a discussion on the Facebook page over since the window closed, whether we go 2 at the back or 3 at the back.
Right.
If he goes 3 at the back, I think it's pretty obvious. Dean, Roberts, and Morrison.
Mhm.
If it's 2 at the back, does he? I think he'll go Roberts, but then does he bring Dean in, or does he stick with Morrison? That's a tricky call. Hotter comes straight in. I think Boga comes straight in. You might see Walsh come straight in. Gallagher will play.
Yeah, I just think maybe the young ones like Walsh, and the Arsenal lads, I think they'll be on the bench because they're gonna have to be brought into the squad, kind
possibly,
of thing.
Yeah.
The older ones, maybe they get priority.
Ash Wildy says it's nice to see you promoting Villa Park as opposed to St Andrews. You don't actually choose the venue, do you?
Believe me, there'll be no way in this world I'll be promoting Villa Park. It's the venue of the sport, so there's not much I can do about that. But I'll do my utmost to support Birmingham.
To fight at St Andrews, maybe.
Yeah, it is a dream, and it's a massive dream for any Birmingham City fan.
Yeah.
But as I say, I have to fight Villa Park, but believe me, I'll come up to Mr. Blue Sky and have Birmingham City on my short, so I'll do everything in my power to overtake that on the
I'm sure it
night.
was tongue in cheek.
Yeah. The same person wants to know if you're single as well, so there you go.
Dennis says, I know the boxing is governed by weights, but is there one boxer you would love to face?
No, there's so many, isn't there? And if they are at the top, you're going to get a pasting by someone because they are some special Hall of Famers out there.
Obviously, in the news recently, with it being in the news, the Mayweather-McGregor thing. What are your thoughts on that as a spectacle, really, as a boxing match?
Yeah,
you know how McGregor did, and the whole media furore and the spectacle behind it.
Yeah, Sam's just mentioned that. He said it's a circus.
Yeah, well, I've kept out of it because a lot of people say, "Oh, you would say that because you're a boxer." I've kept well away, and people have asked me. I say, "Look, there's nothing to do with me. Like, there's so many opinions flying about, but it is what it is." And if you put a Canelo against McGregor, what would happen? I think he'd absolutely wipe the floor with McGregor.
Yeah.
And how Mayweather dealt with Canelo, it'd absolutely he'd done unbelievable. So I don't think. It was always going to be in that case, you know what I mean? But for me to say it, people,
But at the end of the day, like,
sides, but
I think you have to listen to the boxer's point of view because everybody's got their opinion. Who wants the sports? But
I wouldn't take anything away from McGregor because he's earned unbelievable money. He's come from nothing to make something of.
It's only been around like 6 years.
That's right. So I take my hats off to him. Unbelievable, but it was a circus, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Mark Romwell, he's been on this all week. Newsflash: Southgate sacked Harry Redknapp, approached by the FA.
No, that's not going to happen. No.
I keep telling him it's not going to happen. He
Definitely not.
We're going to go for a beer one night.
Oh, okay.
He lives just about 10 or so miles away from me, so we'll meet up one night and have a beer.
Another question for Charlie. If the chance arises, will you fight abroad?
Yeah, maybe. It depends what facilities and what. Because I do love my family as well, so it's hard to do that. See what opportunities come about.
It's a case of training as well, isn't it?
That's the thing. It's locking yourself away. It's a lonely sport at times, and to have people close to you that mean a lot. It's sometimes it's a must in training.
I'm guessing you're on a strict diet at the moment. Aren't you?
Yeah,
So I thought it was good to me then.
That will never happen.
Yeah.
So it can't
All
be.
Blues clash between Charlie and Frankie Gavin needs to happen. That's from Benji Smith.
Completely different weights, so that'll never happen.
Charlie, who inspired to take up boxing? Obviously, with your family connection, I'm sure they're a strong inspiration.
I'm a massive fan of Ricky Hatton growing up.
Okay.
I had a massive floor to ceiling poster of him, and I'm a massive fan of it. Loved to watch his fights, so he was a big inspiration on turning.
Got to say hello to Joanne Maher. Joanne, I went to school with. My goodness me.
Hello, Joanne.
I know.
So slates and chalk.
Craig wants to know, Craig Boxing Marshall, is this on podcast too? I don't know whether he's talking about the Tilton Talk Show or yours boxing.
This show.
Yes,
The
it's
show
available on
is,
SoundCloud, Mixcloud, sorry.
Mixcloud. It'll be on YouTube. And other various places. Yeah. There'll be links on the Tilton Talk page and on this page. Keep right on.
Okay, Charlie, who inspired you to take up boxing? That's from Chi Chi Pom Pom.
My uncle, my dad, and my granddad. Really,
So it's
all come from the family, yeah.
Family, yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah. And George Ellis says, hopefully we're all here to see Harry's team before World War III starts.
Before what?
World War III starts.
Yeah, good point.
It's a good
Yeah.
point at the minute, isn't it,
Yeah.
the way it's going.
Or they all get injured the way our luck was going at the moment. I think somebody said Adams was supposed to be back in training, starting back today, which is very
so
good news.
A couple of weeks away then, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think we've missed his pace and his energy up top as well. So it would be good to have him back as an option as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Has Charlie had a wasabi nut? No, we got no wasabi nuts tonight.
Sappy nuts.
Wouldn't be allowed them, would you?
Slovakia.
It's only mustard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alfonso just said Slovakia are running triangles round us. That ain't good, is it?
No,
No,
Good. That ain't good.
not ideal.
they ain't got Harry there, have they?
Yeah, and Joe, who I went to school with, she said, slates, no chalk, we broke them all. Me and Joe go back a long time. We were rebels, bless us. But it was all good fun. Good evening, Alison Shilton. Welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. Good to see you back again. And do you think we will soon see Basong and Malumbu? Beg your pardon.
Possibly, like we said earlier, didn't we? I think
yeah.
missing out on Song, then it would be like a bit obvious to go for a similar sort of player. It might be the right thing to do to look at Malumbu, who's on a free. And then Basong, obviously, if he wants to go three at the back, he probably will need another centre half. So
But there are times in certain teams that we could use that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're not going to go the same system every game. You know, I'm sure he's going to look at the opposition that we're up against and tailor our game to suit that. So.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like the international football is going too well. As I say, we've got no access to TV screens here, so if you could keep us updated, we'd be very, very grateful for that.
Can we keep our cool a little bit though, please? So we won 4-0 on Friday.
Drab, boring, horrible, vile football.
No.
Drab,
Did the
boring,
job.
Horrible, vile
Did the
football.
job.
I differ with you.
How did France get on yesterday against
I know it
Luxembourg
did the
at home?
job. Look, I'd take a 4-0 win at St Andrews.
He would.
Any-
This is what I don't understand.
This is
what
what
I don't
wins a
understand.
win,
If we beat
I thought
Preston,
you said keep it calm.
No. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. If we beat Preston 4-0,
Yep.
on Saturday, our first home game after the window, do you think anybody will care how we've played?
I'm going to be concerned if we don't play well.
But even though we've won 4-0,
Put 4 goals in the last 5 minutes.
nobody comes out of St Andrews after a 4-0 win going, well, we weren't great though, was it? We weren't great. We won 4-0, but it weren't very good, was it? Nobody does that. Why does everybody do it when England play?
Right, okay, it's probably because, number one, I remember the 1966 World Cup final, okay? Number two, I used to go and watch England every...
You sound like
Hang
a
on,
Villa
hang
fan
on, hang
now.
on.
I remember us winning a cup once upon a time, so
This is
everybody has to play like that.
So this is what the audience likes.
What I'm saying is, probably, number two, right? When I used to go and see, it was at the times when, you know, the Three Lions were the Three Lions. You were reliant to be on that shirt, and it's a shirt you
They
were
still
proud
are.
to put it on. They're not.
They still are.
They're not. Number four, they're just a bunch of mamby-pamby pufters nowadays, excuse the phrase, right? Who come in with headphones on, and don't start me on that one again.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay. And number five, Gareth Southgate's the manager. There.
That's plenty of points,
That's
mate.
enough for me.
I think you upset just about everybody there.
Okay, is everybody and anybody out there happy with England's performances and the way that we win 4-0s? Anybody
The
happy?
way is anybody? Let's just have a think about that question. Is anybody happy with the way we win a game of football 4-0?
Okay, there you go. You can ask the questions. You did the other day.
That's not even.
That's fine.
That's a ridiculous question to ask. Is anybody
No,
happy
no,
about
it's
winning,
boring.
scoring
No,
4?
No.
This is Malta we are talking about. It should demolish them by 6+ from Alfonso. Italy went there last 2 years ago in the
Not good
Euros
enough.
and
Boring.
won 1-0. And then at Italy they only beat them 1-0 as well.
Yeah.
These teams have been playing international football for 10 years
Alan
now.
Osborne, boring. Alfonso, not good enough. It really is it, let's be honest. Brett Stanley, the most boring vanilla I've ever seen. Alfonso, not good enough. You have done that one.
This is
England struggled to
This
break
is our
down 11.
country.
Tonight's opponents are a different
The
class.
whole country
it's
is
boring.
against
Alan
England.
Osborne.
It is. It
As
genuinely is.
Mr.
I can't
Q
believe
received his
it.
pay rise for the transfer deadline.
Also no, by the way. Definitely no, I haven't received that yet.
They were Sam says they were playing against Malta's plumbing department and PE teachers, and we've got a plumber in our midst.
But they're not. They are playing football week in, week out now. The days of you're playing your school teacher who plays once every week for his Sunday league team, they're gone. They're not doing that anymore.
Fight. Oh dear.
The irony that we've got a boxer in and he'll have to be the one
Is it
mediating
possible to have a
it.
4-0 boring game?
Exactly. How do you win 4-0 and people come away going, "My God, we're rubbish"?
I think if you're in the ground and you're in 4-0, you'll go on the aisle and have a good time and love it.
Yeah.
Kevin Kelly.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Is it there
You get
exactly
have a
a
nice
10-0
weekend in
Let's
Malta.
pull
Nice
some of
weekend
these
in Malta.
things in.
You see your country
Great.
win 4-0.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amazing.
In recent interview, BT Harry said that England win 10 out of 10 to qualify and then
Yeah.
fall apart in the actual tournament.
In the last 3 or 4 tournaments, he's factually correct. Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, he's right on the last couple of it. But
George Ellis, no, they look like can't be bothered. What about the likes of Damari Gray? Give them a try. Southgate will never be forgiven for 96. Can't understand it. Can't stand him. I think that's got a big issue to do with it as well. I watched him.
Really?
Yes, I watched him.
You
penalty.
hate
I've
him
never
because
forgiven.
he's
I've
missed a
never
penalty?
ever forgiven him. I've never forgiven him.
And
never.
he's got ties with
Never.
yeah, well, that's
And he was.
another
That's a
one.
massive
playing
thing for me.
He was playing for him
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the time. 96. I'm sure he was playing for him. And you know,
especially as Blues fans, you know.
I'd gone to France and loaded my car up with beer and come back. I'd done a beer run, right? And I had a metro.
Oh, I see.
Listen, no,
Now
listen.
it's coming. Now it's coming out. He
front wheel
spoiled
of
your
He
weekend.
didn't just
so
spoil
that's
it. He destroyed it. He destroyed it. He missed that penalty. You know, ex-Vile, no good. Alison Shilton agreeing with me. Southgate's got a massive nose.
Well, sack him then. Get rid. What's he doing in international management with a big nose? Get rid of him.
Oh dear me, I've lost the plot now. Oh dear, stop talking about England. We should be excited about this season, not finding subjects to depress us. You're right, Pete, but we're not used to being happy.
That's true, yeah. We've had 45 minutes of optimistic, positive talking.
dear.
We've had to find something that we can argue about.
It's brilliant, though, brilliant. Oh, great. I'm Miss Allardyce. Back to Blues Boys. The board have backed Harry now. We need the fans to back him. What's the attendance going to be Saturday? Well, we're away at Norwich on Saturday, so that's a difficult one to predict.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's
'cause
nearly
they're
sold
limited.
out though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
for Norwich away is ridiculous to
Long
nearly
way to
sell
go.
out. It's a horrible journey, long
It is a horrible
distance.
journey, yeah.
So to nearly
Woods all
sell
the way
that
down.
out, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So to sell that out is incredible spot. Obviously, Leeds on a Tuesday night at 37 quid. If you get anywhere near selling that out, you've done amazing.
Southgate
So.
looks like Mr. Fun. Sack them over. this is our international roving reporter here. We've got an
Exactly,
exclusive
yeah.
with the boss
An exclusive
last week.
that didn't
And
happen.
they-
Some rubbish.
The one you got because you look
Fake
like
news.
Southgate.
Fake news alert.
Fake news, yeah. Brilliant. Oh, dear.
He's almost got letters after his name.
Oh, dear. Will Harry stay if we get promoted? Now, there's a great question. What a brilliant question there from George Ellis.
That's
Harry's
massive.
70... Coming up for 70.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
there does come a time where no matter what you do in life, there comes a time when you just have to say, I just can't, or I don't want to do this
Yeah.
anymore, or I just need to retire.
Yeah.
I think Harry's come back for one last throw of the dice.
I think it's in his blood, isn't it? Same
It
as
is in his
Wenger.
blood,
They
very
never
much
want to
in his
get
blood,
let
yeah.
go.
And he's taken to the Birmingham City fans, and the Birmingham City fans have taken to him
Yes.
within an instant. Now, we didn't get that in Zola,
Yeah.
right? And Gary Rowett had to pretty much build on that, albeit it was relatively quite quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because we'd just been thoroughly
I
demoralised
think,
with an 8-0.
I think in a way they're very similar. When Rowett come in and when Redknapp come in, we were at the bottom of the pit when both managers come in. You know, when Rowett come in, we just lost 8-0 to Bournemouth.
Yeah, absolutely.
When Zola got sacked, we just lost 2-0 at home to Burton. We were facing relegation in the face at both times. So I think both of them, it is quite similar that they've come in and, well, obviously Rowett had a little bit more time because it was December. Redknapp only had 3 games.
Yes.
The fact he managed to save us, you know, has built his status. It's gone through the roof, hasn't it?
There's
over
almost
the
a
summer.
statue growing
Yeah,
outside
exactly.
the standards at the minute, isn't there?
Exactly. I'm with Charlie. I think if we go up, as much as he'd want to say, you know, I'm sure plenty of him will be saying, "Listen,
Give it another year."
Listen, no. Well, I'm sure, within him, I think he'll be saying, "You've done it. You know, you've had a brilliant career. End it on a high. You've got Blues promoted. Thanks very much. I'll fly off into the sunset. You know, with Blues a Premier League team, and someone else can have the job." But like Charlie said, it's what he does. He's a football man. You know, everything he does is football. When he's out of work, he's working for newspapers and TV and everything.
I think he might
think
get close
it
to
might-
home if he ever leaves.
Yeah, possibly if the
Maybe if
Bournemouth
Eddie-
job comes up.
If Eddie Howe moves
Yeah.
on to England when we're playing rubbish,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then he moves on to there.
Brett
you
Stanley
never know.
says, "You think we're Harry's swan song?"
Possibly.
But I tell you what, if he
Getting
gets us
on.
up, I'm happy being Harry's swan song.
Yeah.
Even if the last game's a boring 4-0 win.
Yeah, exactly. We're 4-0 and we've won the league, and everyone comes out going, "My God, we're rubbish."
So,
Well, that's Sam Gallagher's only scored 3 today. What an absolute joke!
the thing is, when he takes us up with all these low knees, what happens next season?
We go again, but we go as a Premier League club with all that money and all those
Yeah.
resources.
So it's a matter of rebuilding again, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you know what? I'm happy building as a Premier League club with all that entails. You know, and it sounds stupid, but you go up and you come straight back down again. You're in million miles better position than what we've just spent I think it's about 13 million
Something like that.
over the
Yeah.
course of the summer window.
Yeah, but
you
we've cooked
you
some
go
back
up
as
and
well,
come back
haven't
down again. That's
Yeah.
it's 130 million you've got.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right, okay, Wayne said sorry he meant the next home game. I think, Wayne, it's all
Yeah,
dependent
yeah.
on Saturday's
Yeah.
result. If we get a Boston good 4-0 win on
Everyone's
Saturday,
been above 20,000.
and we score all goals in the last 5 minutes, right?
I think the signings is a massive
24,000,
Yeah.
he's saying 24,000. I
Plus
I
that.
think plus that, yeah. Plus that.
I think you're close to
And I
selling
think
out
it will
if we
be
do well against Norwich.
The
and Leeds.
noisiest you've heard St Andrews.
Yeah, everyone will want to see Hotter. Everyone will see Bogart.
Yeah.
You know, see these new players fitting into the side. I think, yeah.
Robert Dawes says, I've never seen Southgate and Mr Fun in the same place. Are they the same person?
No.
No, because he's at Wembley.
I didn't miss a penalty in '96. So I was 7. So
Yeah, but you like pizza.
I'm pretty confident. I'd
might
have,
have missed one in the back
I'd have
garden.
stroked it into the bottom corner rather than it was beautiful height for the keeper. So
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need someone like Redknapp to kickstart the ongoing interest in the club. It might attract big investment in the future. Cracking.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, but and we talk about is it TTO have put the money in or is it a potential owner? If Redknapp does get us up,
1-1.
1-1.
England
Boring,
playing awful.
rubbish,
Terrible.
1-1.
Terrible.
No, but
Is that Scotland?
no, I don't think so. Everyone's put it. Who scored? Everyone.
I'll find out.
But yeah, like Redknapp, if he gets us up and then decides to leave,
Yeah.
we are just on so much of a better standing. Say a new owner comes in and wants to spend 100 million, we get. You know, he could bring in a manager who wants to come in.
Dyer.
Okay.
He's not too bad.
No, no. Well, he didn't play against Malta,
No,
so it must
no.
be his sorted.
Probably on the beach with his headphones on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But that owner then can come in, and managers will want to come to us, and players will want to come to us as a Premier League club. Look at Albion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Albion
The
go and
signings
get
they've made.
Kukoviak from PSG on
Signings
loan.
they've made. Goodness
What? Are
me.
you, what? West Bromwich Albion?
Well,
Why on earth would you go to West Bromwich Albion?
it can be done.
Makes
can't it?
absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Robert Dawes saying Southgate scored a penalty. Nice one, Robert. Nice one.
Retribution.
We need shortly to announce the winner of last week's share competition.
And, Benji Smith, Dyer, he says Dyer is describing our performance.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh dear me. Oh dear. Oh, strange how quiet the Vile were on deadline day. Well, I did say that. I tweeted about that and Facebooked it. You know, how many times?
Yeah, there were. Yeah.
How many times was Brucey interviewed?
Yeah.
You know, none.
They got no money. I think there was a thing in the Telegraph.
Spent 3 million, haven't they?
And they are right on the cusp of that FFP limit, where if they go slightly over that, they spend a little bit more, or they don't get rid of someone.
What if the cost of the Balti pies go up?
Well, they can get a bit more in then, but
if I'm in there, I'm not fighting. They'll learn loads
that's
from pies.
Yeah.
You're gonna have one after you fight a Balti pie.
Oh, look.
What is your post-match meal? Have you got a post-match meal of choice?
Anything and everything.
Anything.
No. After your fight,
yeah.
You're all sorted.
Well,
What's the first?
It's one of them
meal?
because once you've weighed in, you can kind of have what you want.
Okay, yeah.
But not too much sugar and not so it lacks in performance.
Yeah, you still got.
But
the come,
as soon as I fought, I got a few chocolate bars. I'm like,
okay.
like you've never seen the
Sugar
before.
rush, yeah.
And then we just do a massive meal on the night after.
No,
What's that at home?
Yeah, I go or I'll have just go to an all you can eat or something. Just fill your face. But hopefully I've got a fight on the 28th of October.
Does that make any difference? Because you've been so tuned, like for all those weeks before.
Honestly, it's crazy.
And then you have your fight, and that's going to drain 7 colours out of you.
Yeah.
And then the following day you go binge eating.
Honestly, I'll go from 9 stone 9, and I guarantee within a week of just eating, I don't even have to eat that bad. And I literally probably go, because it's water retention, all the salts, everything, because I haven't been eating much salt for months and months.
Yeah.
You go from like 9 stone 9 to 10 stone and 9.
Well, here we are, nearly 8:30. Right. What have you had today since you got up?
Right, do you want to be honest?
Absolutely.
We're going to get you in trouble.
You'll pass out.
We don't want you to start telling lies on it, do we? You know what I mean?
No. So wake up and I do an hour's cardio. So I'll be running for an hour.
Yeah. That's without eating.
With eating, that's fasted. Yeah.
Drinking.
No. Well, I have. If I'm real sluggish, I better have a quick shot of coffee. But I'll do my run. Come back. Have porridge. 50 grams of porridge and some blueberries and stuff like that, just to help.
50 grams.
Yeah. Nah, it's all grammed out. So
50 grams to me.
Nearer the fight, then you can drop the grams and you know what you're eating. It sounds crazy, but it has to be done.
It is crazy.
Yeah. But like, not many people know, but there's not much money at the start of the career. So I work as a gas and plumbing engineer for my own company. So I go out to work. At 12 o'clock I'll stop for my lunch and I'll have literally a chicken breast with spinach leaves.
Today?
Yeah, that's what I've had today.
Okay, I will have.
Chicken.
I want to be absolutely.
Yeah, literally a breast of chicken with.
And have you prepared that at home?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you know where it's come from and you have to.
Yeah, I do. Prep everything myself all
right.
day. You do get used to it once you've done it a few times. And then spinach, tomato in there, and cucumber, and then I'll have a banana at probably 2, 3, and then. Straight into the gym at 5. Just the banana is more blood sugar levels, so I don't feel weak. And then if I do feel a little bit hungry, I'll probably have a rice crack with jam and peanut butter before.
So not eating salts then? What's that?
Just because it holds a lot of water.
Right.
Hold a lot of water, which gives you a full sense of how much weight you've lost.
Right.
It sounds crazy, but tap water. This is going to be really boring to you, but tap water is 40 milligram of sodium, which is also salt. And Highland Spring is 5 milligrams, which over 2 weeks, if I drink Highland non-stop, I can lose £2.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Ooh, we can try that one.
Yeah. Try for a year.
I only drink. Well, I don't know. I would have bad.
No, they've got a new beer in the club called Highland Spring.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Yeah.
On tap.
I've got some. I've got some Chelmsley juice.
Well, even I bought water.
Dennis has just had a KFC.
I didn't want to drink a non-alcoholic beer by you, see, so even I bought a bottle of water.
All these foods are going to come in now, and I'm going to lose
my
chocolate, everything.
I know. We won't ask you what your favourite chocolate is.
Right, Dennis says I've just had a KFC. Yeah. Water brands are available. Yes, of course they are. Thanks, Paul Gill, for reminding us of that.
Yeah. We have gone very diplomatic. Actually, we've got one Highland Spring, one Nestle, and one
Smart Water.
Smart, isn't it? Yeah.
Glacio Smart Water.
Yeah.
I've got my glasses on. How much sodium's in that one?
Let's have a look.
Loads.
2 ounce equals 50 grams, says Brett.
35.3 in this one.
Really?
It's quite high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it is tap water.
Yeah, get rid. Get
Rubbed
rid.
off last week.
Don't tell you on your one.
Ripped off.
Game over.
It's dread to
Poison.
think what yours is. Yeah, they don't even tell you.
So this is what
Vodka.
this is what your life is then up to a fight. Then is you look at absolutely everything.
Everything, yeah, because
eating, drinking,
you
everything.
sleep, everything. You burn more calories when you sleep than staying up, and loads and
You burn more calories asleep.
Mm,
I'm going to bed.
Really?
yeah.
This is living in bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a late night, you
Live in bed. Come back next year, all nice and trim.
God,
Dennis
blimey.
said there's nothing smart about me, so. Hey.
Andrew Cave, I have 40 grams of porridge oats with 250 grams of yoghurt and fruit every morning for breakfast.
Oh, that's good.
perfect, yeah.
That's perfect. That's good.
I
Yeah.
don't eat breakfast.
It's just the chippy
Nah, that's
at
really
lunch
bad,
that you
isn't
need
it?
to worry
Not
about.
eating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Kelly says,
Couldn't even think about it.
They have to.
Yeah, you gotta have your
Couldn't
breakfast.
think about it.
yeah, that's a good one. Kevin Kelly says, I drink Evian. It gives me a French accent like De Gary.
Ah, yeah.
But if you spell
Do
it
Gary,
backwards-
what a legend.
If you spell it backwards, it's naive.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Checking sodium
Rob
content.
Doyle
on
just
the-
drink Guinness, full of iron, makes your fists like hammers. Yeah, brilliant stuff. So I can't really believe that you lose more calories while you're sleeping. How come that
Yeah,
is?
because you're resting, and I'm not sure why it was, but I know if you have late nights, it does affect you, and your body
Yeah.
doesn't work like it should.
Well, I have a late night.
You'd be rubbish, yeah.
But like,
You gotta get to bed early.
Never going to bed early. So
You gotta change. You gotta change. You can't start your title fight career.
Do you want to scrap in a
If you're having
I'll
late
do my
nights
best.
and no
bringing up
breakfast.
children your card.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Gerard McLaughlin, how did you get tickets for the fight? I
Good
assume there's
question.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
If
Here
you
we go, very
message
carefully.
message my Facebook page, Team Williams on Facebook, or catch me on Twitter at @pro_CharlieW, or Instagram @pro_CharlieW.
And when is it again? 16th.
16th of September, yeah.
That's after the Preston game, so you could all go to the Preston game, watch us win a boring 4-0, and then head down Aston to watch Charlie win.
Yeah. Hopefully raise the roof and get a good few in there again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be nice to keep right on going.
Yeah.
Just
that'll
go
be
through
good,
those,
wouldn't it?
those three again, if you were Charlie.
What's that?
Yeah,
Sorry?
Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter.
My Facebook, if you search Team Williams,
Right.
that's my official boxing page.
Is there a space in there?
No, Team Williams
Team
on,
Williams,
on
all one word.
Facebook, and @pro_CharlieW on Twitter and Instagram.
No problem.
So
I'll add you on my Twitter later, but I
Yeah.
do get a little bit,
feisty on there.
yeah, especially towards people from across the expressway and their own. I'm trying to get.
I've had my
I'm
fair
trying to
share
get blocked.
of,
I'm trying to get blocked by their own.
I come onto the pitch at Villa Blues when I won my title, and I had some people shouting out the crowd, "Where's Frankie Gavin?" Oh, it's probably at home. You know what I mean? Like aggressive towards me, like it's Frankie's one of our good pals from the gyms and stuff. Saying it like really aggressive. I don't know. It's just
We should all turn up with our blues tops on, poor girl, that would be good.
Yeah.
And Pete Taylor wants to know, can I class a 20-minute lie-in as a gym session?
100%. Yeah. Fasted sleep.
Can't be very upset sensitive doing that. And how much are the tickets, Charlie, by the way?
35 standards.
Standing.
Standards.
Standard, yeah.
They're 35. You've got the VIP balcony, and that's you get a curry buffet with that, and a different bar, and that's 50. And then tables of 10 are 600, so £60 each, and you get a 3-course meal and waiter service all night.
There you go.
So the table's going to be like on the pitch and then...
No, it's in the,
it's in the
in the
actual
suite.
whole
In the
suite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the whole suite, it's
Don't
like,
say too many words.
no,
The
H,
yeah.
H.
The H
Mm,
suite.
suite. So it's actually in the function room.
That's 20 minutes in bed as a gym session. That's the best one.
It's very clever.
Best one tonight, that is. Oh, dear. He's fighting Villa Park because that's where the promotion is holding the event. Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd happily take St Andrews fight when it comes up.
He's already said you would,
correct.
yeah.
And I imagine it's completely out of his hands. Stephen, you are all three absolutely correct.
So St Andrews
Yeah.
or the MGM in Las Vegas for your big prize title fight.
Well, why not win in Vegas, win the title, and
Okay,
defend
and
it
then
at
come
St
back.
Andrews?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah,
Homecoming,
yeah, I like that.
not the homecoming.
He's worked this out, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got it all sorted. Yeah,
All planned out.
He's got a little notebook where he gets them right.
Or win my world title at St Andrews and take everyone to Vegas.
Oh, I like that.
Shane says we should get a Tilton Talk table going. Are your people talking to their people?
They're still talking.
Oh, we
still
could do
talking.
that. Yeah,
They're still
actually,
talking.
yeah. I wouldn't mind that.
It could. And welcome to Dean Williams, who's just joined. Right, all we want you to do is share this stream on your personal Facebook page, and you'll be in for a prize next week. Chris, can you identify the competition winner and the prize for last week, please?
Okay, the winner is that I've rubbed out on my was drawn earlier. Okay, the name is Gregory Beasley.
Gregory
Hope I've got
Beasley.
that right. He won last week's
And the
competition.
prize.
The prize, he has a choice of either a hoodie,
Yeah.
a sweatshirt, or a t-shirt.
Okay, so Gregory Beasley, if you get in touch with Chris, myself, or Mr. Fun at the Tilton Talk Show, then we'll make sure that gets posted off to you.
Yep.
Well, actually, Chris leaves it at the end of his path, and they have to come and pick it up. We ain't got much money.
But I'll contact Gregory after the show. So
Right. Steve Bruce is providing pre-fight entertainment, a few songs and magic tricks dressed as a clown. Kelly, nice one. Yeah. Rooney turned up and watched it on the desk deadline day in the go-kart. Why is it? It's always the last half an hour they start.
I'm not having the Rooney bashing.
I'm not going to talk about.
I think that's when the Stella gets
talk about
takes
Rooney's.
effect.
Not
Himself,
Blues,
that's what it is.
No, not Blues.
Right, okay, Norwich away.
Yes.
Saturday. Almost seems like a millennium since we've had a football game,
That's
doesn't
it,
it?
yeah, well,
It's
with
horrible.
the international and then,
boring international breaks.
But I think the euphoria over the deadline, the transfer window deadline day as well. Yeah, those 3 days, and then so you sort of want to get into it, then, don't you? And
Yeah,
the
but
fact you've got an
you also
international
want this
break.
week for Aaron to do his bit with it.
I think
with
that's
that team,
important.
and that's-
Yeah, I think it's important that he's had like 9 days now with the majority of them, and getting them training together and playing with each other. So yeah, I think that is important that we've had that time, and hopefully we're raring to go against.
Well, Norwich have had a worse record than we have.
Yeah, they haven't
And
started the season great. Yeah,
I can't for the life of me think whether they've signed or not signed or released anybody. I really don't.
I
know,
don't
to be
think they
honest
did
with you.
much on deadline day now. But they've got a squad there still. That is a pretty decent squad for the Championship. And they're normally stronger at home than they are away. But I think they conceded 4 against the Villa a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully they're there for the taking. And if we can start well and get them on the back foot, in a similar way in which teams have done to us when our fans have been a bit down in the dumps, and they can quiet us down a bit quickly. If we can quieten their fans quickly by starting well, then hopefully we can get a good result and push on to Leeds then. Because there's 3 in a week now.
3 in a week, and they're going to come thick and fast
Yeah.
now, aren't they? Yeah. The window has glossed all over that Reading game.
The window's glossed over the first 5 games,
Yeah.
definitely. But
apart from the Bristol one, we won the Bristol.
yeah.
one.
But assuming this is almost the start to our season now, isn't it? We've got all the players in. We know who we've got. We know what we're dealing with. So
James Brown put you on the spot now. All 4 of you. All right.
oh.
Me as well.
Out to both Vile derbies, how many points do we pick up this season? Surely due a win. So, home and away, Chris Brown. How many
Don't come
points?
to me first because I'm doing something.
You're doing something. Great radio, right? I just love it here.
I'll leave it to Mr. Fun.
I think we are due a win.
Yes, we are.
We absolutely are due a win against them.
Do you know what I do too?
I'll go. We'll be optimistic. We'll keep with the optimism going. We'll go 4. We'll
4
beat them
points.
at home. We'll pick up a point away.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be a good season.
I
wouldn't
think
it?
we would be happy with that.
Johnny?
Finishing in the top 6 would be very happy with that.
It's very difficult to say because we haven't seen these new players.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it is
And
difficult.
obviously the
So
one game will be after
this
January
is
as
a bit
well.
of this is a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know points wise, but I'd love us to just nip in the playoffs and then win them.
Yeah.
I'd
Wow.
love to thrash them. Hong Kong 4-0
Yeah.
in a really boring game.
But it's nice because Blues are underdogs a lot of the time, and to see them.
Well, we have been.
Yeah, all
And
the time.
even now, I
Well,
looked on the betting.
we're 18-1 to go up.
Yeah, that's the 18th best. So we're 18th out of 24
Yeah.
favourites.
Yeah.
To go up.
Wolves the
So
top.
we're still really under the radar.
Wolves-
And like Charlie
Wolves-
said, if you can sneak up,
Wolves are top. They're 6th.
Yeah.
And we're 18th.
Well, these players have got some work to do.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But they look decent players, though, don't they? At least,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? We've not.
Look at the England team; they look unbelievable.
I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to be
they
disrespectful.
are unbelievable.
We've not gone and bought like the likes. I mean, and I said in my opening notes, like, we were buying the likes of Andy Shinney, bless him.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
so long ago, you know.
Grounds.
And now we're
Rob
looking-
Kiernan was rejecting us to go to a League One Rangers
Yeah,
side in
yeah.
Scotland and stuff. Yeah,
So
it's a different one, and I think it's always a good sign that opposition supporters are disappointed that you've signed someone. So when you get people like Villa fans and other fans saying, "But Hotter, I'd have liked Hotter, and I'd have liked Boga from Chelsea. He's a good player, he is," and then you get the Everton fans saying that Walsh is a really good player. Disappointed to see him go. I hope I think he'll smash it in the Championship.
Dennis says, "Can we have a whip round to pay Charlie to fight Mr. Fun for charity?"
Why is it always me?
I know, yeah.
It's very unfair. Slight disadvantage, I think.
Can I tell you why I was a bit sort of like taken aback there? Because I just looked at the Tilton Talk Super 6 top.
Yes, it's not me.
No, but third
me,
place, it's me.
Yes, I know. I did.
Third?
Nobody told me, did they?
No, I didn't. No,
No.
no. Why
Just-
should
I
I?
had
Just
no
thought,
idea.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well,
because it'll just
here we go.
gloat.
Here we go. It's a true story. I had a lad come into the pub last Friday, and just get chatting. We were chatting about football.
Yeah.
And I say, "Oh, do you do Super 6?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "I'll join the Tilton Talk League." So I gave him the Tilton Talk League, give him the code. And he went straight to the number 1. What am I like?
Oh, damn.
He's banned.
I know, yeah.
I'm not too sure whether my sister did it this week. You know, she got
Oh, really?
she got
I
zeeped.
I got a very low number.
Yeah, so third. I'm quite
I got
chuffed
9,
with
I
that.
think, this week.
I might
do
even
too
win it.
bad. Didn't do too bad. Do you play Super 6 yourself?
I don't. What is it?
Prediction, where you predict the
It's a bit like the Sky
6
one, but
results
it's a-
Right.
Just the Sky one.
for the weekend, yeah. So.
No, I've never done that. I'm really struggle to find time to do stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean?
It takes about a minute, a
Does
week,
it?
and you can win $1 million
I ain't got
quid
a
for
minute.
free.
yeah.
You can win $1 million quid for free. Do it just before you get up.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
your
have to-
diet.
I'll have to go.
Yeah, Norwich should be a good game, but I'm going fishing instead, says Gerald. Okay. When is Adams and Vassell fit? Well, we don't know that.
No, I think
Shayan started
they were
training
saying
today.
Yeah, they were
Vassell, what a
saying.
player.
Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he, Vassell?
Since-
Yeah,
since he's
yeah.
been-
That's another one as well. We forget because we signed him about 3 weeks ago. We
How long
forget.
is he out?
Hopefully not much longer. It was a hamstring, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if it's 3 to
But
4
it wasn't
weeks,
a really bad one. It wasn't.
no.
bad,
So if it's 3 to 4 weeks, he's already been out 2 to 3. So
Three,
hopefully he'll be
3.
back soon.
Sharp.
Alan Osborne, what do you think about Donkey Donaldson leaving? I think Donaldson was a good servant to the club personally.
He was.
In
Yeah.
times where we needed somebody like him
Yeah.
to put the more
Yeah.
goals in. Then he picked up that injury and he was never the same
A
again.
couple of times he's picked up injuries where we're going well.
So I'm
And
going to
it-
say
and
thanks
it's
to the
hampered
Dons
us, yeah.
and goodbye. You know, I mean that's football, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we've moved on and we've
Same with Keystone Bell, that that derby against Volley. I'll remember that for quite a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
That
Beautiful.
Volley against Derby. So,
yeah.
but but good luck as you go on. But
Right, Paul Gill, 6 points, part of their promotion charge. Somebody's going for Robert Dawes going for 5-1 at home, 1-5 away.
yeah,
I'll go for
I'll
4
take that,
home win
yeah.
and away draw. Beat Norwich, lose to Leeds, smash Preston, says Gerald McLaughlin.
6 from 9. I think I'd take 6 from 9. The next 3, yeah.
Isn't that 8 games in September? It's hectic and fight the playoffs. in
Yeah,
the top,
it
and
is,
It's
yeah.
crazy. And then
It
all
is mad.
our October games are
But
televised.
there's only 3. Is there 3 or 4 in October? So
3 in October, and
you
they're all
get like
televised.
7 or 8 in September and 3 in October.
All televised. as
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Let's be optimistic, gents. We can shed the pessimism for a night. Robert Doyle, you're absolutely right. We
Yeah,
are optimistic, to
definitely,
be honest
yeah.
with you. Cav Kelly Blues to win at home, and 2-0 Vile. to get a 1-1 draw at Viola Park. Charlie, how much to fight Mr. Fun for Chow with that one?
Here we go again.
I think Dennis has asked that about 9 times.
Yeah.
now.
Dennis is on a
Hashtag
one-man
Char-
cruise.
Why do you like to get beat up?
I don't know. Hashtag Charlie v Mr. Fun now is going. So.
Trending on worldwide.
Yeah, no.
Has that come up?
Dennis has just put that.
Yeah, on 3
Oh,
times in October.
Here's Gregory Beasley. He's just come on. Hi from Porth.
Yes,
Court.
Gregory, you've won our competition,
I don't know
share
if you- I don't know
competition.
if you know, but you've won the competition. Well done, Gregory.
Any news from the ladies' camp quickly?
Do you know what? It's a bit of a bugbear of mine. There was a friendly away at Brighton. Nobody knows how they did. Nobody knows what the team was. Nobody knows anything. I've seen a couple of the Brighton players who have put good work out against Blues, so I'm assuming the fact they've put good work out means that they haven't won.
What's this? Sorry.
Blues ladies.
Yeah, I'm a very good fan, and I'm a big supporter of Blues ladies.
Yeah, that's really
It'd
good.
be nice for everyone to
You've
get
been down
behind
a
them.
couple of times, haven't you,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, I think because the money's not involved and
yeah.
and it's more passionate, and the girls put in hours and hours of work for no money like the lads
Yeah,
do.
absolutely,
And I think it's brilliant for just for families as well, not just lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Girls, families, just to go down and
They
support.
are
them.
very, very. I've said on numerous occasions that they're very welcoming, and you can talk to the players and everything. But
Great day out.
yeah, but so they did play Brighton this weekend. How they did, nobody knows.
Behind closed doors game, was it?
Well, it was, yeah. But
Right.
even
Yeah,
one of the, I think there was we played Watford the other week in a behind closed as well, and that was 4-0. But we know that one. But I don't know why they haven't told anybody the score. It's ridiculous.
What the point of that is?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Just put a result out,
Yeah.
put who played, that sort of thing. But
I mean, it's meaningless, but people still want to know,
yeah,
don't they?
I think there's a few rumours about potential departures. So hopefully, it's not too severe.
Oh, I thought you said hopefully.
No.
You
Hopefully, it's not too severe, but
Yeah.
there are a few links.
They got a good win. I think it was against Oxford.
Yeah.
Right, Nathan Pritchard, who's going to get player of the season this season? Predictions? We can't predict because we've just got a whole new
Player of the
squad.
season. It has to be Hotter, won't it? As he scores
Or
20.
Gallagher when he's get 23.
Yeah, that's true.
Gallagher.
Yeah.
He could get four in every game.
You watch
four a game.
Boger and Walsh. I think Walsh will be one to look
be
at. We've
honest,
only got
I think-
until January, haven't we? Though Walsh.
Yeah, so he's going to play his out of his skin,
Yeah,
isn't he?
but I think Boger is one to look at as well for
A
Chelsea.
shame. I don't think really. I know we've got him, but I don't because he's young. I don't know if they'll give him the chance because he's only here till
Yeah,
January.
Yeah,
Why
Maybe.
take him there?
yeah, that's
I know,
true. And there
it's a
might
shame.
be a precedent that Everton have said you can have until January. Play him in as many games as you can.
Yeah,
if he plays a certain amount of games,
All under 23.
we'll look at him. We'll look at giving you him until the end of the season if he's playing for you and he's doing well. Yeah, so there might be an incentive to play him and get him.
Because he's
in
never
the
been
team.
at this standard, has he?
No,
I don't
that's
think.
it. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
It's a big leap.
Ryan Griffin, people's thoughts for Saturday score. Who's going? I'm not going, my friend. Unfortunately, I've got a
It's
word.
really close to being sold out, and I still can't make my mind up whether I fancy that journey or
Just do
not.
it.
A long
It's
way.
that journey. It's horrible, isn't it? I know I'm not going to get back till 11 o'clock and we'll
47, isn't it?
lose 3-1 and it'll be miserable.
Oh, slit me throat.
Dear me. After everything that happened last week, and you say we're going to lose 3-1.
Yeah. I've just spent the last hour and a quarter bigging us up, and then I don't know if I want to go to Norwich, make that journey to Norwich. Because,
Predictions, Saturday, Mr. Fun.
I'll go on then.
It's a very difficult one.
We'll be off with a bang. We'll win 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, all these signings, you can't not be positive, and I think if everyone pulls together, and I think Harry will do it this week, and I reckon 3-0.
3-0. I'm going to go 2-0. Mr. Brown.
I'm going to go 2-0. Yep.
Okay, Paul Gill's going 2-0.
Pete Taylor, boring 4-0 win for Blues.
I'll take it. Who we got? Stephen Kelly, Blues to win 3-1. I'm very surprised no one else came in for Hotter
Yeah.
from the Premiership.
Well, like I said, the
I'll keep reading them. 3-1.
Aston Belonga went for 15 million.
Yeah.
6 million for Hotter. I think is an absolute
Yeah.
steal.
Rob Dore 3-1. Adrian Harris 2-2. Save Rebecca Lloyd 3-0. Nathan Pritchard 2-1. Blues for Saturday. 8-1 from Alfonso.
Like
He's always
that.
optimistic.
Like
bless him.
that. 8-1.
Mike
8-1.
Prince 2-1. Brett Stanley's going with a mediocre 1-1.
3-0 Blues.
3-0 Blues, 3-1 Blues. 3-0 was Steve Whittingham. Shane Cusack, 3-1.
So you get the
Gerald McLaughlin.
you sign a few
3-1.
players and the expectation.
It's there, isn't it?
The goals.
That's right.
Look at the
Alphonso
goals.
changes
Though.
to 1-8.
It's not like it's not 1-0. It's not like hopefully sneak a 1-0 win. Like the signing of Hotter and Boga and everything like this. I think it's got everyone's hopes up that we're actually going to be a team that can score goals now.
Yeah.
Look what Norwich have got compared to the signings we've got.
Yeah, exactly. There's a definite change in the optimism and pessimism between Blues and Norwich over the
Steve
last
Kimball
week.
is saying Middlesbrough bid $8 million for Hotter. I didn't know that.
Right.
James Brown, Hotter to get a brace.
Yeah,
Which
that'd be
would
nice to start.
get him off
Be a
the-
lovely
yeah,
start,
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, and Gallagher as well. You bring these attacking players in, obviously, to
He's a massive
to
talent,
score
he is.
goals. I think if Gallagher and Hotter can get off the mark, then that'd be perfect for them.
I don't know why my laptop's not charging. There we go. Great bit of news for
We have
you.
much more pace now from Afonso. I think that's another
We do.
big positive. You look at that attacking.
And then when Vassell comes back.
Yeah,
like I say,
and Adams. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's definitely
just
things.
oozes so much more quality than what we had. doesn't it?
Teams have got a lot more to worry about now when they come up against us, rather than seeing Jutkovic up front and thinking, okay, they're just going to lump it to him.
Ryan Griffin put that question out and he says, always positive, that's what I like to see. I will be there Saturday cheering us on. Sing one for the Tilton Talk Show if you would, mate. If Mr. Fun doesn't make it.
Yeah.
When are you going to decide?
I've got to hurry up because I think
You
there's
have?
only about 100 tickets left. So
Yeah.
Is that all?
yeah, that's what I mean.
No.
To sell out Norwich away is crazy, but
Very good.
A lot of people mentioned Ledley. Guys, thoughts? Free agent, James Brown.
free eight. Similar to Malumbo, I think if he's available on a free, and he's, you got to make sure the players' hearts in it, that they actually do want to be there for Blues rather than just they haven't got a club and they'll play anywhere. I think he's definitely got the ability to play in the Championship. Yeah.
Nathan Pritchard said he'd take Malumbo any day. Good all-round holding midfielder.
Yeah.
And Shane, massive pressure on Harry, and the team know he's got his squad.
Yeah, that's right. Now he asked for this. Harry asked for a new team. He asked to be backed. He asked for the fans to get behind him. All of those things have happened now. It's his job now to go ahead. He said if he gets the players he wants, we'll be top six. That's what he. That's his promise to us, really. So.
Are you holding out on it?
We'll see how it goes.
Should we talk Christmas?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's too early stuff. Yeah, but
No, New Year, like we did last year.
yeah.
But then,
But then we'll have the January window, and we'll be wondering who else we can get in. So
Steve Salt says Harry does deliver. He certainly has done so far.
Yeah.
But now is the time. Now is the time. It's like no, the time is like 8 minutes to 9. So
he kept us last year. So
how long to get all the new players into a team? Who knows? I haven't got a clue of the levels of fitness.
Yeah. I think
difficult
as soon
that
as
one.
as soon as possible. Then.
Yeah, you
And
get
good
him
evening
in
to
there.
Tim Andrews, who's just joined us. We've
Timothy.
got your mate here. Yeah, we're looking after him. He's had nothing to eat. He's had a little bit of water.
Yeah.
I'm rations.
He's done well. Done well.
So he's
Low
all
sodium
right.
levels. So.
No.
None of our guests get anything to eat. They used to get wasabi peas or an odd like biscuit which Chris had
Disappeared
found on the
tonight.
kitchen floor, but, just nothing. All gone downhill, mate, innit?
Yep.
Yeah. Right, okay. Robert Doyle, good luck for your fight, Charlie. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
everybody's sentiments that as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
So,
thank you very much. I
Just
appreciate
give
the
us
support.
again the date and the method they can get the tickets from.
Yeah, 16th September at Villa Park Holt Suite. You can get the tickets on my social media at Team Williams, which is on Facebook. Drop me a message, and online at Twitter and Instagram. It's the same tag. It's at @pro_Charlie W. And appreciate any support that anyone can give. So hopefully get another win.
Nice one. TTDDS in January too. Another exclusive from Mr. Fun, and demand a TTJDD yellow tie, Mr. Fun, for the next
I'll have to
exclusive.
buy
Yeah. We'll make sure.
That'll have to be my Christmas present.
We will make sure that
Yeah.
yellow ties
Yellow
will be
tie.
available.
Well, by my time, what was
Yellow
Christmas?
ties will be available.
Yeah.
If you've shared this on your personal social network tonight, you're in the draw for a prize that will be announced next week. This time next week, we'll know how we've done in our first competitive match with our new squad.
Yeah.
Are we going to be all smiles, or are we going to be? Oh God!
Right now, we've got to take that optimism on, haven't we? So
Yes, we have.
the board have backed up Harry, and I say it's what Harry wanted. It's what we wanted as well. Didn't we? We've craved.
Imagine if we didn't.
Exactly. This window, we've craved this window for the last. We've sort of deserved it, haven't we? For every fan that's been there at like 12,000 home attendance, where we've lost comfortably at home to Barnsley and things like that. Yeah, that window
Comfortably.
no, that 5-0. I think we lost 5-0 at home to Barnsley, and there's about 12,000 people there, and for all those people that were there for those. That window was for all those Blues fans. Really.
George Ellis sums this one up. Nice to be happy as a Blues fan. The unknowing instead of being down in the dumps with the rubbish team.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shane, I do believe what Harry says. To be honest with you, I feel it's more than just blind faith, just because it's my club.
Yeah.
Ryan Griffin, rather Gleeson would have gone on Keefton Bowd. I like Keefton, but I think we all like Keefton. We all had a little soft spot for him, really.
Listen, in an ideal world, you keep Keefton Bowd and Gleeson goes in my book, but you don't get. If nobody comes in for Gleeson, you've got to look to the next one, haven't you?
Yep. Or if Gleeson says he wants to stay.
Yeah,
Alfonso, only see a win on Saturday. Let's hope so, my friend. Let's hope so. In Harry, we trust from James Brown. If we get good results, the next away game, St Andrews should be a sellout. Next home game, it'll be certainly a lot more than we've had for a long time. Jason.
Yeah.
We did touch on that one a little bit earlier. Even if we don't win on Saturday, we're moving forward. I like that positivity from Luke Weston. Keefton Bell 300,000 up front, too low a price. Well,
the thing is though, if he's not going to get game time, you might as well take the money, because you're just wasting it then.
Yeah.
Robert Doyle, no Villa infiltrators tonight. Wonder why? I'll tell you why. Robert,
I have known that
because we've got Charlie here. We've got Charlie here.
Dares put anything on the shout box here.
We do get him occasionally.
The last few weeks, there's been a lot. There's been, just chirping away every now and then.
We're waiting for something now.
I think it's lovely that they want to join in with our conversations, because they've got nothing to talk about their ends.
Adrian Harris, I'm stunned by the amount of players we bought in, so am I, mate.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Reality is on the horizon. Let's hope so.
Definitely.
We can start to put something together, because we are the second biggest city in the country after all. And you've got the likes of Manchester, we own two big teams up there. And look at the Midlands. You've got West Bromwich Albion, and the rest are in the Championship.
Yeah, we're not looking at. We're not going to give any promises like the
Champions League.
like the B6 owner. We're going to be bigger than Real Madrid in 5 years. Just let's take it one step at a time. If we can mount a promotion push, the fans will. We know that St Andrews will sell out every week.
You know as well as I know, right? That Reading game. All we demand is hard work, graft.
Yeah.
And what was your
saying again?
Talent beats hard work when hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and that's true in anything. You've got to push on and work hard. But you need the supporters and to have the ground rammed with flags everywhere. They need a flag day. It brings kids out. It brings everyone out, and to give everyone a push. It's there's nothing better than that on a match day.
Yeah.
Nothing better than hearing Keith Wright on singing there.
Oh, unbelievable.
When it's going all the way around that ground, when it resonates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like...
Back in the day in the Premier League.
Back in the day in the 70s, lad. Oh dear, great save by Hart apparently. Oh God.
Great keeper. Kevin Kelly, hang on, let's go past 51 points and then look onwards and upwards.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. I think, look... We've had a transfer window. That's something that we've not had for 6 years. Yeah. Okay. We've got a boss who has got charisma and all the charm and all the show for it. The showman, this, that, and the other. We've got a board that have backed him. They've given him what he wanted. He might not be what he wanted, right? He'd have obviously like Messi and the likes, but he's got. I think he has an understanding that we are Birmingham City Football Club and we're in a progression.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And we've basically sown the seeds last Thursday, yeah. And if the watering's done right and the fertilising's done right, it'll grow. If it's not, then it just withers and dies, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to show on a bad note.
That's a bit prolific.
I don't. No, I don't, because I'm so optimistic. I am.
Yeah.
But my optimism
grass
was
will
there
shine.
when Lee Clark was there. My optimism was there when Zola was there. And I don't want to be let down again, you know what I mean? So, so I'm going to be cautious. Well, optimistically cautious on this one, but cautiously optimistic.
Like it.
You like it?
I do.
Well, Mr. Fun, thank you for all your very hard work last week down at Wast Hills and getting that interview.
I can only apologise that it wasn't an exclusive.
Well, do you know what? Do you know what? To get it though was like I was genuinely dancing in the pool, mate.
Brilliant.
Loved it. Must apologise to those that lost broadcast early on.
Yeah, sorry.
We
Just
had
too many came
some
on at the
technical
same
errors. Hundreds and hundreds of people came on at the same time and crashed it a little bit. Do not worry, we'll get that put right for next week. Mrs. Brown, thank you ever so much for all your hard work on buttons. And Charlie Blue Nose Charlie. Good luck, mate.
Thank you very much. Really enjoyed it. Great lads.
Yeah. You're always welcome. Doors always open.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Apart from when it's closed. Is that
That's it.
Chris is the doors always open when it's closed.
God, play that one.
But good luck with it, mate.
Thank you very much.
Get in that ring and just
Hopefully we'll have another belt to bring back next time. So
those as well, mate. Still journey.
cool, right, lads.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks ever so much for having us on the Tilton Talk Show this Monday night. I might listen to the rest of the football, but I might see if the Archers are on Radio 4. Good night, God bless, take care.
Good night.
We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have meticulous tops here at St Andrews. They're gonna give us what we're longing for. It's Birmingham forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So go